What's up, Danger? Hey guys, you all know who I am, the amazing gamer DJ MC here. And if you look behind me, it's the play movie menu for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which I just watched. Along with watching the short mini movie it has in the special features, Caught in a Ham, which is based around Spider-Ham Peter Porker. Which, if I think about it, I think you should watch that short movie first because basically it does show Peter Porker getting dragged into, well, basically him getting pulled from the dimension device that Kingpin asked Doctor Octopus to build to bring his dead family from another universe to his universe. A funny short film, worth to watch for a lot of laughs and for those who like Looney Tune gags and whatnot. But Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, the first ever Spider-Man animated movie created by the guys who made Cloudy Chance of Meatballs, which I also have those movies, by the way. Let me know in the comment if you guys want me to do reviews on it and its sequel. Please and thank you. And also, this is the first ever Spider-Man movie I saw that was in theaters by myself. Also, this came out the same year as Insomniac's first Spider-Man game, which you can tell because they have the advanced suit in this movie. Did we see a Spider-Man wear it? No, not yet. Not until Across the Spider-Verse. But this was a good fucking Spider-Man movie. Plus, it's a good origin movie for Miles Morales. Which, by the way, this movie does heavily focus on Miles. Like, we get small scenes of his world as Peter Parker. Which the movie does start off opening by telling us a short recap of Peter Parker, who in this movie's universe has blonde hair instead of the usual brown. Plus, you see a lot of references to like the Raimi trilogy movies in the montage of him doing his Spider-Man activity. Which now, before anyone asks, is this supposed to be like a recreation of Miles' Ultimate Spider-Man comic book run from the original Ultimate Universe? I thought it was, but then when I Google it on Marvel, apparently this is its own separate universe. So therefore, it's not connected to the comic book version at all. They do take moments from the comics to put it in here, but they got good casting in here. Plus, we get at least a good couple of Spider people in here because we have original Ultimate Spider-Man, then Miles, Peter B. Parker, who I'm labeling as the Amazing Spider-Man, Spider-Gwen, Penny Parker and her Spider Mech, Peter Porker, the Spectacular Spider Ham, and Spider-Man Noir, who is being voiced by Nicolas Cage in here, which that still surprises me. And now we're gonna see him in live action. Let's fucking go. But yeah, mostly the movie is basically the origin for Miles, but we do see Peter Parker sadly die in the first, I'd say the first 10 minutes of the movie, which is kind of sad, really. Um, okay, this is actually what I would like maybe Marvel to do. Like maybe they could do like a prequel or something to explain a bit more Peter Parker from Miles's world before his untimely death. But also, we all know when Beyond the Spider-Verse comes out next year, that's probably maybe the release date for Marvel Spider-Man 3. Maybe. I'm hoping so because hear me out here, because I gotta mention this. Ever since 2018, both Spider-Verse movies and Insomniac Spider-Man games have come out the same fucking year. This movie and the first Insomniac game came out the same fucking year. Keep in mind there were two different months apart, and that goes the same with Across the Spider-Verse and Marvel Spider-Man 2. And we know Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse is coming out on... They did keep changing the release dates on it. I think it's not coming out until June 14th, I believe, of 2027. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. Also in the movie, every time we see a new Spider person, they do like a comic book cover of a recap of what everyone's been doing in their universes, which nice touch. And this is a really, really good Spider-Verse comic book movie. Like it actually feels like a comic book, which is cool. And everyone who's been cast has a good voice with the characters. Like, if you guys have seen Kate Bishop Hawkeye series, Haley Steinfeld is the voice of Gwen Stacy behind here. Like I said, Nicolas Cage is the voice behind Spider-Man Noir. The guy who voices Peter B. Parker is the guy from, if you've seen the comedy wellness show called New Girl, who plays Nick. He's the voice behind Peter B. Parker. The guy who voices the blonde hair Peter, it was the guy who plays Captain Kirk from the 2010 Star Trek movies, if anybody knows what I'm talking about. As for Spider-Ham, Penny, and Miles, I can't remember their voice actor names, so sorry. The movie's basically almost 2 hours, but the runtime is 1 hour, 58 minutes, and I'm going to say 05 seconds. I could be off on the seconds part. But this is basically a good Spider-Verse movie, plus, like I said, it's the only animated Spider-Man movie we have ever gotten, because all other Spider-Man stuff have been live action. The only time we have animated Spider projects is from TV shows. But this is like a actual full-length official animated movie. And if I'm being honest, I like Sony to do more animation Spider-Man movies. And typically we are getting more Spider-Verse related stuff after Beyond, because we got Spider-Gwen getting her own spin-off, and Hobie Brown. Now, I know there's also a Venom spin-off, but I don't think it's connected to the Spider-Verse franchise, though, so I have to wait and see. But how do I... Also, I do kind of like how this movie shows the difference between blonde Peter and Peter B. Parker, because Peter B. Parker is really like down on his luck, which is currently what's happening for Peter in comics, or being accurate to the comics, I should say. And Peter B, or blonde Peter, looked like he's at the height of his life. Like, he's happily married to MJ, and his Aunt May is still alive. Stuff like that. In fact, she knows that her nephew was Spider-Man, even supported, even somewhat helped him out a little bit, because Peter has a fucking spider lair in a little shed at his aunt's house in Queens. And not only that, has the fucking spider buggy and alternate fucking Spider-Man suits. You can, when it zooms to show the others, you do see the advanced suit, the first one. You also see comic book Iron Spider, Spider Armor Mark 1, Mark 2, I think the big time stealth suit, the Secret Wars suit, the black suit with the blue spider logos with the orange webbing. There's also a What If Spider-Man suit in there. Spider-Man suit having a cape. That's from the What If comic. What If Spider-Man never became a crime fighter, so basically he embraced more being the movie star and whatnot. So, yeah. Also, I might as well say this. People like Miles' first Spider-Verse suit compared to the second one, because they like the idea that he used Peter's spare classic suit but spray painted it over it, which I can understand why they like that. I mean, that is fucking cool. Like, he's basically wearing the same suit as Peter, but now making it his own, which I won't deny, that is cool. I will say the second suit's not that bad. Keep in mind, not all Spider-Mans have good suits after the first one they made, but keep in mind, that suit eventually would have gotten destroyed and he had to adapt to make a new one. Or create a new one, I should say, anyway. In which, after I'm done doing this, I'm going to head straight to doing the short Spider-Verse film, Spider Within. But, yeah, for those who like Spider-Man or like a certain Spider person and you want to see them, watch the Spider-Verse movies. Now, how do I rate this movie? A fucking solid 9.5 out of 10. Plus, animation's good. Everything about it is just fucking great. And it's one of the best Spider-Man movies created. Plus, this was the first thing we got before No Way Home. So, yeah. 9 out of 5 out of 10. Or, yeah. Let me rephrase that. 9.5 out of 10. Good animated Spider-Man movie. Fucking spectacular. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of the movie. Or how you rate it or whatnot.